about to interview a retired college professor from New Era University, Quezon City.
It has been a long time and I have not been using the mechanics of effective communication for at least 3 years now. But since we are dealing with communications every now and then, the focus of our interest is how we deal with people. So I think effective communication depends on the 4 elements of communication. These are sources or source, message, channel, and receiver. So no matter how good you are as a source, if these 3 elements are not functioning well, there would be breakdowns in communication. For example, if our source is very defective when it comes to using the language, when it comes to using the grammar, and when it comes to speaking to the public, I think this is so far the biggest factor in effective communication. But since we are dealing with these 4 elements, we also have to take note on the remaining 3 elements. Message is a very important factor. Since without message, there is nothing to communicate about. So, if you have a good source or an effective source, your message must also be effective. In what way? Message should be clear, concise, and as much as possible, simple, so that it would be understood easily. Now, when it comes to channel, of course, we have different channel. Like the things that we go through with communications, like media, like radio, television, or the one-on-one communication, dyadic communication, or public communication. So, this subject of the channel must also be clear. Like, for example, if you are using radio as your channel, now, there must be a clear audio. One example also is if you are watching television and if your antenna is not functioning well, there would be no effective communication. Now, when it comes to the receiver as an effective tool in communication, receiver is also an important factor. No matter how good the source, the message, the channel, but if the receiver fails to understand what is communicated about, there is also a breakdown in communication. Now, this SMCR so far is actually the basis of the effective communication. Because without this, communication will be a total wreck. Now, in the line of teaching communication or the teacher as a tool in communication, it could be understood that the result of the quizzes of the students is an easy way to determine how good the teacher or how good the teacher is as a communicator. So far, that is for how effective communication should be.
Okay. Ma'am, thank you for sharing us your thoughts about communication. Have a good day. Have a good day. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.